Hey guys, what's up? Today I'll be doing a review on the band Kyrkogård and their demo from 2019 titled Empathie, Fatale. Kyrkogård is a band from my hometown, San Diego, and this is a band I actually know personally, so shout out to Gabe and Jerry. And Gabe hooked me up with this CD, and I'm super excited to be doing a review on it. So this is their demo from 2019, and this was put out by Angelic Records. And to describe Kierkegaard's sound, um, you might get different things whether you ask me or the members, but I would personally describe it as a depressive black slash death metal band. Um, that depends on who you ask. I know they might even call themselves doom metal. But anyway, whatever it is, it has a lot of Swedish influence and a lot of sorrow, anger, and depression that is just released really nicely and very emotionally throughout their music. On this demo, this is Gabriel Blasphemy on guitars, vocals, keys, and bass, and Cheyenne Sparrow on on drums and vocals. And like I said, this album brings a lot of Swedish influence to the table. Specifically, I'm reminded a lot of Dance of December Souls era Catatonia, which I know is Gabe's favorite album, and also some other depressive Swedish bands. Like I get a lot of Life Lover vibes from this demo, and there's definitely a combination of black, death, and doom metal all coming together. But what I really think stands out about this demo and what I know is a big part of Kierkegaard's sound is the depression and sheer amount of emotion that this band is able to put into their music. I mean, this is a listen where it says on the disc to be listened with full attention and sincere devotion exclusively. That is a very important thing because this is one of those albums that requires your full attention to sit through. It starts off with this nice atmospheric and just very melodic and emotional intro. There's some clean vocals, and whispers are some of the first taste of the vocals you get. And then after the intro, there's like a little count on the hi-hat, and then it just kicks in. And that was when I got very big Catatonia vibes. And Gabe does a phenomenal job on the vocals. It just sounds very tortured and very angry, but it comes together and fits the music super nicely. And there are also clean vocals on this album contributed by the drummer Cheyenne. And I think extreme music is no stranger to the combination of clean vocals and harsh vocals. And this is one of those times where they just go together absolutely perfectly. I know a lot of black metal bands, who would have really thought that those two things can go together so well, but it's something that happens quite a bit, and this is an example where it just goes over perfectly. I think some of my favorite parts on this demo are in the outro where both Cheyenne and Gabe are doing vocals, and it's a layering of the harsh high vocals over the really just the nice sung female vocals. And I think that combination is one of my favorite things about Kierkegaard. And this album, the lyrics on here are another thing that I really like. It brings quite an emotional tale. I know Gabe writes the lyrics, and I know he puts a lot of thought and a lot of effort into what he's saying. It's it's basically lyrical poetry. It's one of those albums that has that really in depth and emotional lyrical content. There's also a lot of riffs that remind me of early Opeth, some very melodic parts, and there's a lot of really cool guitar solos on here, and everything about it just I whatever I said about people calling it different things, people calling it different genres, I think everyone can agree. I would just call this Swedish music, to be honest, because they really sum up that country sound very nicely. And I know they're coming out with a tape release of this soon, so I'll make sure to link Kierkegaard in the Bandcamp. So they have CDs available, and they're coming out with a tape press. I really recommend this band if you're into depressive black metal or depressive death metal, or pretty much any Swedish band, whether it be black metal, death metal. Kyrkogård will definitely scratch that Swedish itch that you have. And that's about my closing thoughts on this demo. I really recommend you check it out. Once again, shout out to Gabe and Jerry. Absolutely killer and emotional demo. It's got a lot of great melodic riffs, great guitar solos, and just a really melancholy and sad atmosphere. So this is Kyrkogård, Empathy, Fatale. I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10. Really solid and impressive demo, and a lot of potential coming from this band, and they deliver just an absolutely breathtaking piece of phenomenal music. So when you listen to it, make sure to remember to be listened with full attention and sincere devotion exclusively. Thanks for watching.